Hey troops, what's going on? Dit Commando here and welcome to the channel. Today troops, we're going to be reacting to the 30 miler, the final commando test of the Royal Marines in training, okay? This is probably, I don't know, everyone has their nemesis in training, and this had its struggles for me, but I passed it first time, so it wasn't too bad. All right, at this point for me, all I wanted to get was this. This is all I could think about, and the only thing stopping me at this point was the 30 miler. So for me and my brain, I was never going to fail it. All right, I know it's easier said than done, but trust me guys, my mentality at the time, that's what it was like. Okay troops, and but before we get into the whole video itself, I want to just thank these people. All right, this list might not be updated depending on when the video gets released, okay, because we're updating it every single day. There's going to be a period of about 2 weeks where I won't be able to update that list, so even if you have joined, guys, you'll see your names with the little membership badge in the live chat if you're on the live premiere of the video, guys, okay? So, yeah, thank you for supporting the channel. If you do want to support the channel and become a member and get access to all of the perks that we've got available, the link is in the description, troops. Make sure you do it. And yeah, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. All right, join the Discord. All of our other social media links are down below as well. So just crack on, clicking on them as till your heart's content, troops. But we'll just get straight into this one, the 30 miler test 4. Again, guys, before we get into it, this is a little bit more about my personal experience of the Royal Marines Commando tests. It was a very, very pivotal point in my life. This, you know, I remember. So many different aspects of commando training and the commando tests. You know, it's the end. All right, if you complete all of these, it's the end of training. You get your green beret, and yeah, got some fun memories, and even the hard times, I've got some good memories of that as well, guys. So I really do hope you enjoy this one, and I hope you're enjoying the content. Listen to me speak about my experiences and stuff like that. If you are, I'm going to continue to do a lot more Royal Marine stuff because I react on so many different militaries, and I don't even talk about my own background, guys. You know, it's the reason I'm actually here today doing all of this stuff is because of my career in the Royal Marines. So I'm very grateful that I had, one, the ability to be able to pass the course, and two, I have you know, all of that experience and stuff that I can be able to give you guys. So I'm happy, guys. I'm really, really happy that we're doing this. Enjoy. Yeah, so this bit here actually is about, maybe it's about 3 in the morning, maybe it's even earlier. So you get hardly any sleep. On the Saturday you've done the endurance. On the Monday you've done the Tarzan. On the Monday you've done the 9 miler. Tuesday the Tarzan. Wednesday 30 miler on top of 30 odd weeks of hard, arduous training. Some of the hardest training in the world, guys. Yeah. We are renowned. It's written in history. It's a fact. Yeah, one of the hardest basic military courses you can do. Fact. And yeah, this is the final test, the final commando test, and everyone is super, super nervous at this point. Your body, if it isn't injured or broke or hurting at this point, you are either lying about it or you are Superman. And I don't know about you guys, but I've never met Superman before, so you probably is a lie if you say you're not hurting at this point. Everyone I knew in my section was injured to some point, carrying little injuries, some of them big injuries. One of my friends actually broke his ankle, I think it was about 2 or 3 miles in, managed to complete the 30 miler, and then he failed it, you know. And yeah, it's crazy, guys, what your body's going through, but you're nervous for all of those reasons, and you know this is going to be hard, real hard on the body. There you go. As you can see, it's swamping it down with rain, and yeah, it will be completed in any weather. In fact, it was absolutely lashing it down with rain when I did my 30 miler. It was hailstone at the beginning. We had like literally 4 seasons in all days. It was winter time, so all of the snow had just melted at that point. The ground was completely saturated, so for most of it, our feet were bogging down. So we were running in bogs for 30 miles, guys. It was really, really, it was 10 times as hard as a result, man. And the first bit they don't show is, yeah, you go across that bridge and you run for about 100 meters, and then it's a turn around to the right, and then it's about 2 miles up a bloody hill, up a mountain like this. they've cut that bit out, and yeah, I can understand why, because people be thinking, "What? Hang on, the first couple of miles is up a mountain." So 30 miles in 8 hours carrying kit and equipment. They are showing a lot of walking on here. Trust me, guys, if you want to get it completed in that time, you are not walking. On mine, I remember we were running all of the time. This, again, for, you know, advertising purposes and stuff like that, I'll probably be cutting out a lot of that stuff for obvious reasons. And yeah, you get clapped across that little bridge there. The bridge has actually changed as well. It used to be the small humpback bridge, but for various reasons, people complain about the land and stuff on Dartmoor. Yeah, that was stopped, guys. But just to talk to you a little bit more about my time when I was doing the 30 miler, I remember having a massive argument with my now wife at the time, and as you do when you're younger, you know. And believe it or not, it was the very thing that spurred me on. I got really pumped up and aggressive, and I thought I'm gonna do this 30 miler, you know. And I ended up smashing it, guys. All right, I did struggle on the 30 miler in terms of, you know, the physical side of it and the weight and just being knackered, guys. All right, but I tell you something. Everyone struggles with 30 miles. It doesn't matter if you're carrying weight, not carrying weight. It's hard, guys, and to do it in 8 hours with weight on your back, I don't think it's going to tell you how much weight, but we carrying all, you know, full fighting or about 40-50 pounds in your Bergen, in your day sack with, you know, food and water and all that kind of stuff. It's tough, troops, and everyone meets the nemesis on this. My last 2 miles, I remember, you know, I was very emotional. I was crying. It took me a long time to achieve this. I knew that the end was in sight, and I remember thinking about my family. I remember thinking about my grandfather, who passed away in 2005, and he was one of my main inspirations in life, and that's probably the reason, you know. But yeah, I don't know. It was just it brought back so many things, you know, and I just couldn't wait to tell my mum and dad that I'd done it. You know, it took me so long to get this, through loads of different personal adversities and stuff like that, problems in life, growing up, doing some bad things, doing some good things, just being, you know, just being young and dumb, and now finally ring my mum and dad and go, "Mum, I did it," and to my then girlfriend that I did it, my now wife, you know. It was just an amazing, magical time, and I remember getting emotional when I rang my mum and dad and telling them that I'd done it. They were so happy, so happy. It was one of the most proudest moments of my life, you know. And I'll never forget it, you know. Those lads who passed that 30 miler with me, there was about 8 or 9 in the hollow square with me out of a troop at the time. We started with about 80 people, you know, and there's about 8 originals got their green berets on the 30 miler, on the original 30 miler as well, with me. Loads of lads who failed that 30 miler had to do a rerun on the Saturday to get their green beret, but out of those originals who passed everything first time, there was about 8 or 9 of us, and I remember looking around thinking, I'll never forget you guys. We did it first time. We did it without any hiccups. We didn't have to rerun any commando tests, and there's some fit guys involved with us. All right, some blokes who went on to do some amazing things in the British military. Some guys who've transferred into the Navy. Some guys have transferred into the Army. Some guys are civilians now, like myself, doing the best they can. But there's one thing that we all share, is we share this, you know. I received this green beret at the end of that 30 miler, and it was one of the proudest moments of my life, guys. Yeah, and I'll forever cherish this. No matter what I do in life now, whether I become a successful YouTuber or not, I can always say this: I was a Royal Marines commando in life. I passed the test. So yeah, the 30 miler, guys. It was a very tough test. It was rightfully tough as well. Everyone has done the same thing. You know, in terms of you got to become a Marine, you got to do the same stuff. There's no changing, guys. You get your green beret, you've earned that green beret, and yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Well, I've got fond memories, guys, and hey, tell you what, that's enough of me yammering on now and chuntering on. If you did like that video, please give it the thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notifications. If you want to talk to me, join the Discord, yeah. And if you want to support the channel, the former Royal Marines Commando and myself, you want to be up here with these boys, yeah, and girls, then please consider becoming a member. I just like to say thank you to all the members at current. If this list isn't updated at the moment because I'm away working somewhere, then I apologise for that, but the list will be updated as soon as I get back home, alright? Cannonball, No Man Has, ML, Alfie55 and Storm, thank you bros for supporting the channel. I really do appreciate it. But that's enough for me. Hope you liked it. If you want to see more content like this where I'm just talking about my past experiences and stuff like that, then feel free to let me know, guys, alright? And I'll do it. However, that's the end of this playlist. That was the Commando tests. I hope you enjoyed it. Peace.